Hello. Just a quick shot. Scrum news, kind of random ramble, whatever. I'll give you guys a quick spin just so you can see what the whole idea of what this one's mostly going to concentrate on. It's mostly going to be to do with the idea that NRL are interested in buying Super League, obviously, as it shows there. What do you guys think of that? Would it work? Is it a good idea? Is it a bad idea? Is it just something that's just like meh? To be honest, I don't know. The idea of one company that has, especially from what I can see of the NRL, is working ideally because they've got like big superstars, big names, big brands, a lot of that's going on. But there is still people on the back end who are still going to be saying that things aren't working. History has been erased. Teams have gone under. Teams have had to conjoin with each other. Stadiums are a mess, blah, blah, blah. There's a lot of it here and over there. Now, I don't know. The idea of it sounds like a good idea because there's some ideas out there that from our past, our rugby past over here could work. You could have the Lancashire Yorkshire Cups again. You could have just like, that going on. You could have Lancashire versus Yorkshire as our version of the States of Origins. There's that idea. There's a couple of other ideas there as well. Especially if we were to, let's say, have a stadium or one major stadium that hosted all of the finals for one thing, another one that hosted all the finals for another thing. But where would those stadiums be? Would it be Manchester, Newcastle, Liverpool, London? Would you mix it up? When this question came up in some of the groups and some of the pages, a lot of people were saying maybe if we had the two refs and also captain's challenge, things like that. That could work, but also it might not work. Depends. Plus, as well with all the stuff that more of the fallout from Toronto, what's going to happen with that? Is the World Club Challenge really not going to be a World Club Challenge anymore, as what some people have said? Is it just going to be UK, Australia, like it always has been? There's some people, one or two people out on the fringes, were hoping that the World Club Challenge would become a proper World Club Challenge, that we would have more Australian, well, not more Australian, but more of a less intense just Australia. Have New Zealand in there, probably have South Africa in there. And then moving it further around here, having France, Italy, Germany, Scotland, Wales, Ireland, North America. Having one or two major teams from some of these places in this and having it more of a Champions League thing. It's an idea, but that's more of a pipe dream. Because mostly it would end up just being one top team from Australia, one top team from England, well, one top team from the NRL, one top team from Super League, one top team from whatever the North American League became, one top team from the French League or the Italian League or the Spanish League. That would probably be about it. It may not even go that far. I don't 100% know if the World Club Challenge has been canned for next year, but it does sound like or seem like it probably has been stopped and canned because of all of this mess that is going on because of COVID. And yes, I had it. To me, that was just a big bad cold. It has messed my throat up and my chest is still a pain. But hey, I'm still here. Barely. I know, jokingly, some of you guys might want me gone. I haven't gone just yet. But hey, other news as well. Let's just put it this way. One legend is retiring this year. Sean O'Loughlin is retiring this year. So, with it being the semi-final against Hull, that would be a good one to get a win. And then win the final, and have him lift his final piece of silverware as a champ. Let him go out. See? My vocal range drops a lot now. And if he could go out and get the best out of it out there, that would be a good one. I know one or two people do think that he does hobble us right now, especially because of his injuries, and sometimes it does get a bit sloppy when he gets incredibly tired, but not much that we can do about that. We just have to just roll on and just run with that. But we have got some good players coming in. So, yeah, I know one or two of you did mention that I did kind of like do a bit of a boo-boo because French did sign for an extension. Got that. We've got some really good players coming through as well. Got a lot of good, promising youth players in there. It does look like Wigan is going to be quite a powerhouse team for next season, or maybe the season or two. And yeah, some of you can see I do have a bit of hip work going on there as well. Yeah, I'm not hiding that now, but hey, more shadows from my past. But yeah, it's all fun anyway. What do you guys think down? Smush it down below. Stick your ideas down of what if the idea with NRL and Super League combining, being a big force. What do you reckon? Stick your ideas down below. Do you reckon we should have like a state of origins idea in this country? So have kind of like a Lancashire-Yorkshire rivalry, because we do have a lot of Lancashire and a lot of York's clubs. Do we have that as one of our major rivalries? Do we have that as something that we do? Is it a good idea? Is it a bad idea? Stick it down below. What stadiums or what places would you like to host some of the finals? Because I know this one is in Hull this year, which is a bit weird. The less said about that, the better. We're going to get a home game, at least the only home game we'll get this season, in this messed up season, until we get the final, hopefully. But until next year on that, our home games are now one more, which is Thursday night. And unfortunately, no one can be there to watch it, which really sucks. That's not fair. But and again, with all this mess that's going on, obviously it's not going to be fair. Anyway, I leave it at that. Stick your ideas down below. Stick your comments down below. If you've got any ideas of what else I can do, what any other games I can cover, whether that be stuff on FIFA, whether it be more stuff, trying to see if I can do any Destiny stuff. If you're not that interested in gaming, you're more interested in rugby, stick your ideas of what other things I should cover down below. Anyway, this has been Foxstar 1387 signing out. Peace.